Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Parker, and I'm the new principal here at Rains High School. Want to just tell you a little bit about myself as we get this new school year started. This is my 17th year in education, my 6th year as an administrator. I've been in school districts all over the state, from West Texas to Central Texas, and now rolling out here to great old East Texas. So I'm really excited about this year. Just to tell you a little bit about me personally, I was in the military for over 10 years, which I served in the U.S. Navy. I've been married for 17 years to a wonderful wife, Racina. I have 2 fur babies. Unfortunately, we do not have any kids. I can kind of consider all the kids that are underneath me as mine. But, we have 2 fur babies. I have a pug that's 4 now. Oh my gosh, 4 years old. And we call her Bella. And then I have a 13-year-old retriever lab mix that is 13 years old, and that's Peyton. So that's a little bit about me personally, and like I said, I'm so excited to get this year started off. So my leadership style is kind of mixed. I am a firm believer in a multiplier, and that is finding people and making them better, and letting them use their strengths to help grow themselves and to grow Rains High School or the organization that they work for. If you really looked at it, Vince Lombardi was one of my favorite coaches, and great man, great coach, and he had a situation that occurred in one of his games against the Cowboys, which he had a backup lineman in there, and in a crucial play, the lineman caused a penalty to occur. Vince Lombardi called a timeout, called the gentleman over there, could see that he was a little bit rattled, sat down and talked to him and said, hey, you could do this, you got it, and put him back in there. And they ended up getting the first down and ended up beating the Cowboys. The starter lineman came over and said, Coach, if that was me, you would have grabbed me by the face mask, you would have said some stuff with some choice words, and then you would have thrown me back in there, kicking me in the rear on the way in. Why didn't you do that? And he said, well, if I had done that with him, that would have been another penalty coming. And that's kind of how I look at my leadership style, is finding the individual's strengths, finding where they're good at, finding how to motivate, and then working with that individual, whether it's sweet talking one individual and getting them going, or if it's being hard on another one, because I know that gets them going. Whatever it is, to find that strength and find that motivation and working with them through that. I really believe just being available is the first step in creating that positive relationship with everybody. Being in the classrooms, being in the hallways, carrying on communications, getting to know people, being out in the community. Already, I've been here since June, and I've tried to visit as many different businesses around and getting to know the owners of those businesses, and just putting my name out and letting people know that I'm here. I really believe in an open door policy for my teachers and staff and for the community. I mean, if you've got questions, if you have or need answers, call, email, show up here, and I will try to get you in as quick as I can to talk to you. I really want to allow the community to know that I'm here for y'all, and I'm here for your kids, and I'm here for our teachers. What motivates me as a principal is success. And I'm not talking my success. I'm talking the success of teachers. I'm talking the success of students. I want teachers and students to strive and to become better. I often say when somebody leaves here and goes to another place, whether it's another job, whether it's a school, whether it's somewhere else in an educational field, or even just working, I want them to say, oh, that person came from Rains, and know that means that they have achieved excellence and that they've set the standard, and that's who they want everybody else in their organization to be like. Whether it's a student that's entering the career field, whether military or college, or if it's a teacher that's moving up into administration at another district, I want to set that standard, not me, but them to set that standard, to make that our name known as someone that is set a high standard for everybody that comes into our or into their district. It's one thing I do to employ is just to be there to help. I mean, just being able to walk into a classroom, see what's going on, see where they may need help or where they're exceeding. And if they need help, finding them the resources, carrying on those conversations, working with those teachers to excel. And if they're doing excellent, allowing them to work with other teachers saying, hey, why don't you do a PD on this or you do a PD on that? How do you strive and to be or do what you do in order to allow other teachers to follow you and get them involved in that and let them grow not only themselves as a leader but also grow those that are around them, and so that they can develop their staff, their teachers, and develop themselves to become better and to strive for that excellence that we want to set. One thing I do is I do a lot of reading. I read a lot of books. As you probably can see behind me on my bookcase, I have a ton of books, and I've read every one of those, looking to make myself better and to make those around me better. Also, I'm on listservs, which are mail-outs, and then, of course, I stay informed with all of the new House bills that are coming out and everything that's coming through the political side of stuff to make sure that we stay where we're supposed to be, and if not meeting and exceeding those expectations set by everybody. Well, the changes, we've got a couple of changes coming out. There's 3 big ones that I want to make everybody aware of. First is our cell phone policy. We're following the junior high, not seen, not heard, not taken. I know last year that y'all could have your cell phones in the hallways. Well, that's going away. No classrooms, no hallways, not at lunch. If you're on campus, they shouldn't be seen or heard. If they're seen or heard, they are going to be confiscated. You can pick them up at the end of the day. There's going to be some consequences that will follow, and that's going to be outlined in our student code of conduct and our discipline management plan. The second is we are not allowing third-party deliveries. So no DoorDash, no Favor, no Grubhub. If you want food for your child and they forgot to bring it, then you're going to need to bring it up for your student so that they have that. If it's something that the student orders and it gets delivered, or you order it and try to get it delivered, we're going to turn it away. And the last is checking out your students. I know in the past y'all have been able to call up here and check out, which is still going to continue. But the other thing that we're going to ask is that you email us, and that both the email and the phone number are registered in Skyward. That way we have a way to verify who's calling and who's sending the email. And this, again, is just for your safety and security of your students. I hate for somebody to call up here for us to release them and it not have been you. So please make sure your Skyward information is updated, and so that we can make sure that we are able to, and we're checking out students to the right people. Guys, I'm so excited again to be here at Rains High School as your principal. It is an honor and a privilege for me to serve you and this community. I'm so thrilled about everything that has taken place last year, and I'm so excited to be able to continue to build on the success that we had last year and moving forward into this year. Guys, I can't wait to see you. I hope y'all have had a great summer as time's coming quickly. See y'all August 7th, and ready to rock and roll.